Wow, can't you imagine that this was how the Sonic movie franchise started?
Meow?
Felt like it happened yesterday when everyone hated that design. And you're telling me that without that design change, we never would have gotten a second movie, a spin-off series, and a third movie? No, it all just sounds too good to be true. So yeah, Merry Christmas Eve everyone, and I guess we all got a Christmas gift early this year because Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is finally out. Before that Knuckles series, I knew that this movie was gonna be my most anticipated movie of this year. Well, obviously I'm biased because I grew up with the franchise and a fan of it as well, and I do really like the last two movies for what they are. But with this third one, I knew that they were gonna go all out with this new installment because of everyone's fan favorite character, Shadow the Hedgehog. And man, this movie does him justice. Every scene that Shadow's in, he steals the show from the line delivery by Keanu Reeves. He does very well with the character, and it shows this darker side of him, and it just brings the character a lot of personality, and it's just so good and I love it. I think they do Shadow's backstory pretty well in this movie. It's cute and is also very different from how they do it in the games, and I didn't really mind it that much, to be honest. This is also the first movie where we see Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles all together as a team, and I'm glad that the movie focuses more on that than less of the humans. Oh yeah, the humans got completely sidelined from this movie and they were finally plot relevant to the movie, and not just them having a side plot wedding like in the last movie. The action in this movie is definitely one of the best out of the movies, especially with how they did it with that third act. Holy cow, my heart was racing with excitement and it was just really cool and it was a lot of fun. Plus, with how this movie looks with how much the visuals improved compared to the last movie, I can't deny to say that it looks stunning to look at. This movie has more of an engaging story than the last two movies and is just very satisfying to watch. Now, this movie is not perfect by any means. Jim Carrey's double role in this movie as both Ivo Robotnik and Gerald Robotnik, I can't deny that they are both fun to watch in the movie, but to me, not all of his humor lands for me and they do tend to drag a bit too much. But that's just me since I never really grew up with the actor, and to be honest, I do like him better in the last two movies. This is the most screen time that Jim Carrey has in the movies than the previous one, which I guess makes sense since this is probably gonna be his last movie for a while, from what they show in that third act. Unless he comes back for the next one somehow, then we'll probably get him back, I guess. I think another issue is that almost all of the emotional moments that happens in the movie felt hollow to me, and it didn't really make me feel much as a result like the last two movies did. I don't know, I kinda wish they would have balanced out the emotional moments that they attempted with more into the story on what they were working with. They do emotional bits with Shadow's story the best, but with other scenes, it didn't really work for me as much. But that's just probably me, because I think I was just expecting a little more since how big of a scale this movie was gonna be. But those are just minor issues that didn't really ruin the movie for me. Everything else I said before was just great. The pacing is still fast, probably faster than the last two movies to be honest. The action sequences are amazing. Tails has a lot more to do in this movie than in the last one. I still like the humans, and I honestly wish they were in it more because they were the core aspects of these movies, because I really liked Sonic and Tom's relationship in these movies, but here, they don't really have a lot of moments to shine as much as I wanted to. But to be honest, not a lot of people really care about them, but oh well. But yeah, I really like Sonic 3. But the thing is, after I came out of this movie, I didn't really feel as much joy as I did for the second one after I came out of that one. But maybe it's because it's how the movie was paced, or the fact that I didn't really play Sonic Adventure 2 specifically. But hey, at the end of the day, this movie did not disappoint, and I did really get a lot out of it. But still, I can't believe we made it this far after that first redesign of the movie. So yeah, I'm giving Sonic the Hedgehog 3 an 8 out of 10, and I can't wait to see what they do with this next one. But yeah, hope you all have a Merry Christmas and be grateful for this holiday season, and I'll see you in whatever video I make next.